Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Imperial Britain campaign. We are doing what we can. Yeah, listen up. Do what he said. We are doing what we can to hold on to Norway. It's a grueling and difficult task. But we are fighting tooth and nail to hold on to this peninsula because we know that if we lose it, the convoy raiding that they will be able to bring to bear will be legendary. And I'd very much like to avoid that, if at all possible. So, some better planes to aid in our glorious fight. We're not pushing in successfully yet, but I would like a separate army ready for when we can, with excess troops from other parts of the front. We're doing what we can to convoy raid the bejesus out of the Germans. Unfortunately, fuel has required us to pull back our largest force from the convoy raiding, but they're taking their time going home, taking out a couple of Mexican convoys on the way, apparently. Interesting. Strikes? What? Why? Probably because our stability is too low? But stability shouldn't cause strikes. Uh-oh. Well, I really don't want to pay 125 political power. That's really bad. I can get... We have 100% war support. Why am I getting strikes? So, Polish extradition campaign. Well, I have to do the most expensive one because strikes can just be absolutely crippling. They can end campaigns in strikes. All right, you guys should all be on this plan. There we go. Good. And as these guys' organization ticks down, they may try and run. Sorry. Just clear my throat. In which case we will try to take notice and make sure that they do not successfully get away. Why are you sallying forth as a strike force to kill convoys? It doesn't seem necessary. Let's protect Suez, and we will go straight with coerce Turkey. Greece is already going to join the Allies when Italy declares war on them. After all, do I have any more divisions I could steal? I could do with just a couple more. There's one at least in Africa. Hey Canada, you got anything for me? Nothing for me just now. If you want to head up here to Rhodes, I want to make sure Crete and these islands don't fall to the Axis when Greece does, and of course Greece will fall. Max buffed Italy can do some work. Putting a bunch of mines in this region seems sensible to me. We can stop mining over here actually, but we have some hostile enemies in the channel apparently. Let's get both strike forces active in the channel as well. I don't think we really need them up here anymore. Yeah, there's no enemy ships active up there. We'll just concentrate on the south for now. We will convoy escort in the north in case they sneak some enemies up that way, but for now that should be okay. And yeah, just more and more. There goes the declaration on Greece. Greece joins the faction. Good. Honestly, pretty good Greek defenses look there. Not too shabby at all. Obviously not going to be good enough though. Sure, you know what? We'll send out our Cairo division and our Tel Aviv. Is that Tel Aviv? Yeah, Tel Aviv division can go out straight away, and then we'll send the reinforcing guy up to Cairo, and someone in the future can take up the mantle in Tel Aviv. Maybe Greece will be the first person to give me their navy. All right, I think we're ready now. Push through here. Try and get these guys pocketed and finally drive them out of our peninsula. No Germans in my peninsula. Okay. Two of you guys. One there, one there. And let's hold the plan for now. I don't see anyone in Narvik. Oh, this guy's probably going there. He's low org. You know what? Yeah, try the Narvik invasion. And the north doesn't look defended either. Let's give it a go. We have a decision. Belgium extraction campaign. Yes, sure. Good luck. Good luck to you. Minus 100 political power. Always what you want to see. Spotting some in the English Channel, apparently. Maybe just these destroyers. We need our new anti-sub ships, so we can actually start making some headway against these damn destroyers. Making about 3 convoys a day. It's still not enough. Okay, we are punching through here now, though. That's very, very good. God, the Germans are really committed to taking Norway, aren't they? How many divisions do the Germans have now? Still 400. If we can weaken them enough that maybe the Soviets have a chance. I mean, their division counts aren't dissimilar. So it's possible that we could, by repeatedly encircling them in Norway and by cutting them off from other areas, we might be able to have the Soviets make some headway. Which would, of course, be excellent.
Let's go!
Okay, continuing to push in here. Good. We'll need to take Stavanger as well, but we can do that in the second wave of offensives. It's fine by me. I just want to hold them there so no one's causing problems for these guys. You guys can support that. We're going to be able to break them there? We may. We have such low supply. Naval invasion in the Aegean. Roads. We're only just holding. It's not what I want to see. These are just for battle cruisers? Yes, we're not going to need those. I would like, well, to be a reveal chance, isn't that useful? Better subs? I'm not worrying too much about subs right now. I'm mostly just defending convoys. More construction, excuse me. I don't think I have any ships nearby. Well, not true. We have this heavily damaged fleet in Alexandria. Sure. Let's give it a go. I see 40 hostile enemy ships here. They're immediately all going to go repair. Never repair. Just see if you can bring down those guys before you find the enemy ships. What do you think? I don't see my ships. Operating in assigned regions? What? No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Oops. I teleported them to the North Sea. God damn it. Raid this sea. Okay, now you should not be up. How did you get there, my dudes? Right, raid here as well. Okay, operating in assigned area. Now stop operating up here. No, sorry, that's not how you do it. They're raiding around here. Now stop operating here. No? He teleported, my dude, man. How did he manage that? Whoops. Well, I guess you can just move to and repair in London for now then, I guess. Darn it. Well, so much for that plan. These guys obviously should not be operating here. Oh, we do have some cruisers over here, though. Okay, you guys, in a new, totally new area. Try and convoy raid them. Look, don't repair. Try and convoy raid them. We might be able to hold anyway, but let's give it a go. Okay, we found them. They're not escorted. Well, they are, but by subs. Hopefully we'll be able to make their subs flee. Yes, good. We are going to be able to prevent that naval invasion. Excellent news. More Indian divisions. Let's start preparing for an invasion of Iraq. We want that oil. As you can see from this total lack of oil, we're in a bit of a bother right now when it comes to fuel. We're currently consuming 7,000 and producing 4,000 daily. Not the best thing in the world. Okay. Fortunately, my strike forces, no, I was going to say are in port, but no, they're currently in combat as per usual. All right, driving through here.
Ready.
Looks like we got them here. Just keep them pinned for a bit longer.
Ready.
Keep these guys pulling into here. Good. Once we take out these guys in the north, by the time we've done that, these guys will be very low in org. The Kingdom of Romania went with Bulgaria. Okay, so we might see Bulgaria in the freaking allies, which will be a bit weird. No, still not joining the allies, even though they're at war with the Axis. Well, at least with part of the Axis. Wait, did Romania join the Axis yet? No, they actually didn't. Okay, fair enough then. Holding them here, just down to their convoys, which 2 of which are going to get away, but the rest wiped out. Good work. Good work. You can repair in Alexandria. You now are allowed to repair. One of them has heavy fires, but they did good work. Sterling work. I might even be tempted to say. The Mediterranean fleet is now heavily damaged, just like the northern one. But we have these guys locked in here. Good. If we can just hold this while we bring up the rear, it should be good. And then we can move everyone onto the offensive here.
Yes, sir.
Drive them back. How's their supply now? 3? Not so good. Yeah, we need to... I don't think we need the strike forces right now. Let's hold the strike forces. We can't afford the fuel required. Plus the screening on these guys is absolutely awful. Okay, you've won. Good. Just go dock up over here. And you guys can dock up here. Good work. Okay, there are some big German ships here, but for now, we'll just focus on... Oh god, these guys. Oh, not looking so hot in terms of numbers. How many ships do we even have left? 140. It's not ideal. Drive them back and get this port. That'd be ideal. Okay, you keep coming in here. Nice. Good lord. Well, I'm glad... Oh, hey. We took their ports. Nice. Enjoy 0 supply, idiots. Alright, so... not so up here. No, they just have 7 supply here because... All the edge provinces. Finland? Are you giving supply to the Germans, Finland? Don't do that. Bad Finland. Alright, so these guys should go down to 0 organization now, which means we can just sweep them aside. And then with the troops that frees up, we should be able to push even further north. Up here. Towards Tromsø. Cool. Good. I think we got them now. Excellent. Okay, we got them on the run. That should end their presence in Norway, at least this iteration of it. How did they manage to move north here while they were losing a fight here? There goes Greece, which is going to give us some new decisions. Which we're going to want to turn off. I'd love to request their navy, but I just know they're not going to give them to us. The darn cheapskates won't part with their navy. You can have it back once the war's over. We just need it in Norway right now. When I say you can have it back, I mean I will probably get most of it sunk. New decision available. Joint British-French training exercises. Yeah, sure. I have some more unity parades that I want to turn off. There's no rush pushing these guys out of here. Let's not throw lives away for no reason. Most of you guys, however, should really be on this front line. We really don't want them to capture another port or anything like that. Okay, driving them back there. There's a Greek general, I think, offering his service. That's what we like to see. Oh, and Crete did actually fall to them, but because we're here, we can keep hold of it. How many boats you got? Greece, 16, eh? I'll be very tempted to request that when the time comes. Here's one of their subs. Yes, sir. Okay, looks like this invasion is going well. Now the Norwegians are supporting it. They know the terrain is my headcanon as to why that's suddenly working. Alright, good. Might be able to overrun these guys because they've got such low supply. They're no doubt going to be moving at an absolute snail's pace. More Indian divisions for the Kuwait force, please. We're going to want a garrison. We're going to want a general, rather, in here. Who should we use? This Dutch guy seems pretty good. Oh, he's an invader. Yeah, let's use him because we want to train him up. Invader is a spectacular trait. Extremely useful. Most of you guys can go on here, but I do want one of you to come and assist with this. They're just still dangerously close to Oslo, even though they're encircled. It just concerns me a little bit. Didn't quite manage to get that overrun, but once they get to here, we'll overrun them. Good. Heroes on the production front gives us base stability. Good. We're back above 50% stability, so hopefully we'll get any more strikes. Good work. Well, that was worth the spend of the political power, I think. Supply here, just suffering because of the damn port in Trøndelag, which we can't improve. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to lend our industry to the Norwegians. I'll take damage control, please. Sped up damage control research would be great. And we have everything we need now to design our new heavy cruisers and light cruisers. So let's do that. This is going to be the heavy cruiser, which is going to have several large batteries. Maybe less than that. They're just two large batteries. Because I am quite confident that we're going to be facing a largely light ship force, like from the Axis anyway, from now on. I think I've decided I'm not going to use fire control anymore, just because or at least good fire control, because the reliability tanking is just too dangerous. Do I want slightly more light attack? No, I think I'd rather have the air attack. Plus, these actually have higher piercing, and we will put really good armor on it, really good engine. Good. This is the 1940 line cruiser. Save it up. And then... Right, I have to modify it from this because it doesn't save the empty hull. I must remember to duplicate in the future. The screen cruiser is going to be much the same. But these two are switched out. Look at that light attack. Thing of beauty. Everything else should be the same, I think. Apart from we see that symbol. Good. And then we're going to want to decommission the old ones. Throw the new ones into production. Good. So the old lines can go to ones. Not that they're actually under production right now anyway. But we make do. There we go. Okay. Good lord, we're really looking for that Imperial integration. It's going to stabilize so many different parts of our war machine. Our manpower, our dockyards, our iron production. Everything is going to be helped. Alright, good. You guys ready for the push through to Stavanger now, I think. Excellent. Anything else I should be doing right now? It says there's an important decision available. What is that? None of those training decisions are available, which is the usual ones when... there we go. It's next infiltrators. Don't want to do that. Address the strike crisis failed, but not really. We succeeded. Pay no attention to the pop-up. Alright, resume these offensives.
Yes, sir.
Let's be having you. Alright, Stavanger. Another Belgian officer. Fantastic news. No more major naval invasions here. Bulgaria on their last legs against Romania. Still detecting some in the North Sea here. Lost just some planes, that's fine. They're down to a mere 60 ships. We're down to 120, good lord. Oh, Japan entering this war. Yeah, the strike south doctrine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not what I want to hear. Please just give me an option where I can just give you Malaya and then trade with you. Because I'd honestly consider it at this point. We do not have the navy for another front. Oh, I've been wasting so much oil down here. Darn it. More planes over Norway, please. I want to see this done. You guys, don't go north. Stay down here. Good. Okay, how are we doing in the north? Fine, fine. Got a bunch of them being overrun. Superb. What army is this? Oh, it's the new northern army I set up. That's right. Another Dutch general. That's what we like to see. We haven't managed to hold this one yet. We have managed to hold this one, rather, which is excellent news. They have got supply up here, which is, A, surprising, and B, very annoying. Once we can get these guys through to Narvik, I will see what I can do to ship some over here, I think. And fight them from the other direction as well. Push through to Stavanger. Let's see the end of this episode of the Norwegian campaign. I've got some more divisions here, which I'm going to use to beef up my southern port defenses, because I'm scared. I was scared that if they did a big naval invasion of the UK, we would just lose. Another Indian division. You know where you're going. To Kuwait with you. In fact, though, 2 of those guys in Kuwait I would like on these Greek ports. I don't want to see them fall to the Axis because they'd be a good basing ground for the Axis to attack Turkey from, which we do not want. Okay. Stavanger now under serious threat by our forces. That's excellent news. New attack directly into here? No. How are you guys managing on 3 supply? It's outrageous. Oh, hello, German surface fleet. Well, this is a reasonable force right now, so you guys can go back on strike force. Yeah, stop repairing, because you should be fucking splitting off. You can go down and try and help. Ah, another 5 dead destroyers. No. Look at all the enemy fleets here. It's disastrous. We still seem to think they're going to be able to win, though. Okay, in the north, we're doing okay. Our heavy cruisers are doing work. Look at that. Got one of the enemy heavy cruisers. Going to get away unscathed, too. Not unscathed, but not dead, at least. There we go. Made quick work of them. The Royal Oak early ship hull is being very useful here. Okay, there goes Stavanger.
Ready.
Which I think means it's time to begin the drive south.
Ready to move.
You guys might be able to sneak through straight into their other port, which should be excellent. Another naval invasion, quickly repelled, I'm happy to say.
Ready.
You guys should go and make sure Trondheim doesn't fall.
Attention.
You guys are probably best placed up here. Not least because the numbers work out very nicely.
Yes, sir.
And one of you should hop over here as soon as possible. Exiled division from Greece has arrived to help. Excellent. A mountaineer division, eh? I know just where to send you. Oh, they've landed outside Bergen as well. That's dangerous. Let's immediately put some pressure on them. We're managing to raid... Oh, no, that's them raiding our convoys. I was going to say we were managing to raid some of them as they landed, but no. Quite the opposite, unfortunately. Okay, fighting... Not too bad. Naval invasion in Central Med. Ooh, yeah. 10 enemy ships. Sorry, enemy... what do you call them? What's the thing that aren't ships? Troops! You guys, I'm going to need you to try and do that convoy escorting you do. Ah, no, they had defenses. It's not good. Yeah, just get out of there. Just get out of there. Preferably without casualties. Please don't lose the cruiser. I could send these guys back down. Really, they need to be repairing. Why aren't you repairing? I mean, I had them set not to. That's why they weren't repairing, in case you were wondering. But you guys can merge into the main force. Yeah, darn it. We're going to lose our whole fleet because of that. At least we took out one enemy. I mean, we took out the same number as we lost with us, so it's not a disaster. What is a disaster is that we're losing roads, which really sucks. We can't hold off against 10 with one guy. I mean, it's not actually impossible that we do hold off there. There's coerced Turkey. Those aren't useful. Could do oil imports now. Oil is what we're short on right now, so yeah, let's do that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, all these freaking French fleets would be at sea and actually fight these guys. That would really help. Plus, if the French would give me their fleet, that would be superb. Expedition campaign seems good. New tech. Better naval invasion. Better mine damage. Yeah, we're using mines. It's just so hard to see what the mines do. It makes it very hard for it to feel rewarding when you use them, because I can't tell what they're doing. Did manage to sneak in there. Indian Prince donates fighters. Okay, 20 Hawker Hurricanes. Cool. Thank you. It's very nice of you.
Push in the back, sir.
One of you should go immediately back to holding Stavanger.
Attention.
We cannot let these ports fall again.
Commands.
You can go here. Oh, unless you were going to Trondheim. Which looks like you were. You guys are all going straight in here. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. Some of you, though, should stay behind to hold this area.
Ready, sir.
And a bunch of you can hold here. Maybe 3, 4 divisions. It's an important port. Okay, good. Norway, at least southern Norway, reclaimed at great German expense in both ships and troops. Back on the gain on the oil front as well.
All in.
We could push out here. That would be good. Okay, well, I am going to call it a part there. We made good progress in Norway this episode. Very unfortunate that Malta has fallen, but it will be reclaimed when we can redeploy our fleet to the Mediterranean. Once we've secured the northern front. Once we can afford to split our fleet once again. Then we will be in a position to see what we can do. But until next time, thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.